Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all excited as I am for an early day of a whole bunch of matches. We are starting today off though with Arcadia versus Raven X. We have Karma on Dracula for Arcadia, and then we have Molotov, Max, Cass, and Wyvern on the survivors for Team Raven X. And we have a really early chase right now. We are already in chase with Jake, trying to make sure we get this early tag for Arcadia. We want that, and it looks like we will be getting our first tag onto Jake possibly here. And yes, that first injury coming in and allowing some good pressure. It looks like we aren't really confident. I think it's gonna be a quick death, unfortunately. Oh, we kind of just packed away from all of our resources, and that is a down. But I will say we do have some immaculate gun pressure already. Oh, they were playing for head on. Wait. Oh, that was so close. That could have been head on. Will they be able to pop this generator in time? Be really close. They were able to pop that generator, which means the pain res will not be used at all. We are already in chase with our Fang. Need to be careful because of the tile that we're at. It's not a relatively safe tile. It is one of the newest tiles that was introduced into the DVD ROM, or I will be a tag onto a. We might end up actually sleep, and we are going to see a FTP instantly onto Jake. Oh, it looks like we're actually gonna swap because we don't have anything here. It kind of might just end up being a free down onto David here. Oh, but he has the light, so he is able to make a little bit of distance with that, but relatively just ends up still dying in the corner. Still a very short chase, but on the flip side, that means there is no tunnel at the moment. They're able to make a lot of distance with that and not have to worry about Jake being tunneled out and already on death hook. This is allowing our team or Raven X to still be able to keep everybody in the trial a little bit longer. We don't end up finding anybody, which is thankfully good for Raven X. Arma though already has 2 hooks on the board. Second wind, I think, will proc onto David now that he is getting pulled, and we do not see anybody. Oh, I actually find Ada. And it looks like we might be able to get a tag. Oh no, Ada, good dodge, but that still might relatively end up in a tag. It will, because there's no pallet on this side of the shack. We do have 3 people injured. Shack pallet is dropped. And we are playing for Ada here. Ada doing a really pretty good job. Be able to hold check spots. It looks like we are going to be dying basement. That is our 3rd fresh hook coming into the trial at 4 generators remaining. It looks like we don't see any pain reses nearby, so we are just going to be hooking down a basement here. Teleporting out, going to be looking for anybody, any resources. Is there any survivor around? Oh, Fang actually doesn't get hurt. Oh, we hurt her. We are going to be in chase with Fang, who needs to be very careful. She is our last fresh hook. Good mind game by Karma. We do have some decent gen pressure on the map, but it might not be enough for the situation we're in at the moment. With pain res coming through, we will be seeing our 4th fresh hook. We are going to be looking for Ada, trying to see if we can get... Oh, they reset here. We know she's here somewhere. Going to be playing for Jake, actually. So we have all survivors at the moment. But no more fresh hooks coming through, but we still do have 2 uses of pain res. Ada and David still have pain res. Or no, not David, Jake. Because Jake ended up dying very, very quickly, and... Or not very quickly, ended up dying and being hooked. What? We didn't hit that? As Jake got hooked, they popped the generator, and there was no other gen pressure on the map. So that will be hook onto Jake, our 2nd hook, which possibly will be pain res this time. Jake gonna be hooked exactly the same place, and Painers will probably use towards that generator unless they're unchecked. We are for karma, even though we have hooked all survivors only. We are going to be getting a tag onto David as well. We have 2 injuries. Death hook survivor at the generator. Doing really good for Team Arcadia. A pretty good situation to be in right now. We are stopping the progress of one of the generators. It might be the only generator that has progress at the moment. I want to say so. I do want to say that we do have not a lot of death progress. This will be another death onto Fang. We are trying. I definitely want to say we're looking for Jake. Jake able to make it out of the way. We don't end up actually finding the survivor tunnel out. We do end up David though. Wow, what a beautiful pounce. That will be the pickup onto Fang. Painter's coming. Ada, Micah, and oh, we actually get that last generator done, or we get that 3rd generator done. We do get the opportunity to kick our generator. I don't want to say that's like 6. Actually, that's like 9. If I'm correct, I haven't played on this map in so long. I forgot the map plot. We do want to try to find. Oh, we actually a really quick pull. This might be an opportunity to get a tunnel or a kill. But it looks like we aren't going to be playing for a tunnel out. We're playing nice guy right now. Karma getting all survivors hooked at the moment. It looks like that will be a possibility. Looking for anybody. We do want to use dog form so we can traverse without anybody kind of disappear. David has to play very careful. This tile is so unsafe. Such an unsafe tile. I feel like it's such a hard tile to play around as well. Realistically, it's a really... It's similar to like 4-way, but it's not as safe. We are blocking off window down below. We do hit fade top with it. This is our bounce landing place. We didn't hear her make any noise when falling, and that will be a death onto Fang as well. We have our 3v1. It looks like we're gonna be trying to play whoever's working here. Oh, really well played. Jake able to get that generator done. Oh, and Ada able to almost pop their generator as well. We have to be very careful. Karma kind of in a bad position to allow outs here, potentially. Ada playing for their life. No resources at this tile right now. Has to kind of make something. And it looks like we do have a tile, but we're going to somehow dodge a dog pounce. But we will not be able to do that. It looks like they're going to be playing for a reset. But we actually opted up for the pick. We don't think they have enough time to play for that generator, so Painter is going to be able to hit this generator at 9. But we still have a lot of progress on the generator up in main. So Karma not in a very strong position with its gem spread. We kind of played it. I feel like we played really lenient. We allowed saves to come through. We didn't get a tunnel out, unfortunately, really quickly. And our survivors have done a really good job of pressuring that. Will we be able to hook this? It looks like we don't think we can. So we're gonna opt to leave our survivor on the ground. And it looks like I think definitely the right call was made. We need to make sure we stop this generator. Our survivors have pre-left really early. We do not see anybody. Jake able to take a lot of distance. So it looks like we really want to rush in on this and might go back to thing. That is a really... Oh, we find Ada. This might be what we need to take to 4K for this child. With that is a down interruption proc onto our generator at 9. I want to say we're going to end up taking this hook and be flying back to Maine because Maine needs to be... We need to be really wary of Maine. Maine is just really strong right now since it's just so far away from 9. Even for Dracula, because Dracula has no capabilities of flying up into Maine. So, oh, we do end up fighting, I want to say Jake? We do end up fighting Jake, but we gotta be careful. Maine working Maine. But with good play calls, we end up knowing that Dracula might be just heading to Maine instantly. She ends up leaving really early compared to before. But she kind of runs to... I would say normally a really good filler against any other killer besides Dracula. We do end up getting a very nice and quick down playing for the TP for the gen. We don't know exactly where Jake went. Jake ended up playing and moving into Dracula as he... Oh, we saw his butt. Your butt too big, Jake. And this may be the final chase of the trial with almost securing a 4K1 guarantee. Ooh, Hellfire ends up missing and Jake able to dodge. Just hold on to the chase a little longer. Maybe there's still a chance of hope. Really well played by Jake. Just gonna hold power. Good play. Gonna be able to make window once again, and we will still be seeing dog form. Going to be able to get our first fight. And I think we're gonna be playing for pickup. Raven X not giving up just yet. But with that, Jake is going down and is all up to Fang to somehow... Ooh, a good little bit of movement, able to make a little bit of distance, but unfortunately, we are not able to make it to a pallet, and that will be 4K1 secured. We will be right back right after this movie.
Puny worm!
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you didn't miss us too much. We're back with the bat, the dog, the Dracula. We are here. We have, I don't know how to say their name. I'm not even attempting. It's too early for me to try to pronounce stuff correctly, but we do have Raven X on Killer, and we have Steve, Billy, Karma, and Winter Edda on Survivor. For Dracula, for Raven X, we need to get a 4K2 to be able to win here, a 4K win for Ty, and the survivors, if they're able to pop all generators, will be taking home set number 1. So both sides kind of have a tough handle and stuff, and with that, Bowie ends up dodging our first Hellfire, able to take some distance on this eye filler, and within dog form, it looks like we're going to be trying to play for another Hellfire, and a very good snipe there. We will have our first down very quickly, and unlike last trial, we already had a generator pop for our first down, so really good pace. And we are already on Winter! Attack instantly! What a beautiful teleport! Oh, it was an immaculate teleport. It looks like we don't have... Oh, we actually are hitting Karma's gen. We were actually right next to Karma. But it looks like we might end up going back to Hook, trying to get a tunnel out, trying to get the kill on Bowie. And we actually end up finding them, but when we saw TP last time, we didn't see him go for a tunnel out. Oh, and a very, very good stun by Bowie, trying to... It looks like we are going to be playing for the tunnel out compared to playing for the nice guy, and we get another nice dodge of the Wolf Pounds. If this chase come last, this could be a really good sign for Team Arcadia. Very good dodge by Bowie, able to make some pretty good distance, and we do see our first generator pop. This is our bounce ending place, so they probably want to try to make it. Oh, what a very good. It looks so like we will be blocking this window, and we will be getting our first fight, trying to take it away from any active generator. We do looks like we do see a reset coming in. Really good patience, but a little too patient sometimes. And with that, our second hook onto Lara will be coming through. We are going to be taking the generator that pop. We do have 2 generators to pop for our death hook survivors, so we are kind of on a very similar pace. The only difference is we have a survivor almost out of the trial instead of 2 to 3 fresh hook survivors. That's a big difference that we saw between these 2 trials, and it looks like we want to break this eye filler. We don't want to kind of play around it anymore. We will probably see a pole come in and Chase probably go main. I would assume Chase probably ends up going main because of BL, but we do end up catching Karma out. But thankfully, Sprinters allowing... Oh, really good dodge there. Sprinters allowing no tag to come through. And it looks like Winter is trying to set up for this pull. I wonder if they're going to end up leaving on hook or just playing for the pull. That is the big question that we're going to end up facing here. If Bowie does get pulled, this would be really good. But with that Hellfire coming through. But we don't get the endurance effect on Bowie. Very, very unfortunate. We might need help. I think we might need assistance here. And with that is going to be out of the trial at 2 generators remaining. If our survivors play this 3v1 good, we can still see all generators popping. We have Robin, Ace, and Nancy. No one at main at all, so that means main will be getting kicked as we're gonna be oh, we saw a crow land. I know someone's here. Ooh, Iron Will kind of being the only saving grace there. Is no one on a gen at the moment, means we can kick this and allow it to progress through. We do not see anybody. A really kind of tight region around the left side of the map. You do end up seeing a reset come through. Survivors are taking the time to rotate and set themselves up. We do see scratch marks, so we know somebody's up main. We saw, I think that was Winter at it. We see Winter at the TNLs, has to play. Has to play this really well. And that will be a tag, but we're staying here. We don't take our distance from that. So has to rely on 50-50s with Killer Instinct in play. And that will be the down and eruption on our active generator. It looks like we are going to slug this and play for a generator at, I want to say it's like 7? I think so. Oh no, we find Robin. I wonder what Ace does here. I think Ace plays for the gen, no? Yeah. Robin can avoid tag. Oh, and the pallet doesn't break, so Robin doing a really good job not getting tagged. Has to avoid this Hellfire. If they got hit by that Hellfire, this game would have gone drastically different. Gonna stay, ends up breaking the pallet, and gonna take their distance across the map. With that generator popping, we do have main still in play, so this is still possible. Really good dodge by Robin. With Hellfire being so inconsistent sometimes, we do get the tag over the hill. And it looks like we're going to commit to Robin. We get to pick up on Winter, which means we might end up seeing a reset come here shortly. Oh, really good check spots by Robin. Take it. Oh my goodness, winning all the 50s. Ends up winning, surviving even longer, which means they're able to make a lot of distance. It looks like we're going to take the time to teleport back to main because we are afraid because of no reset of main popping. And main doesn't have a lot of progress, but still enough progress to make a big difference. Oh no, he got like stuck in place. The dog broke. Everybody, the dog's broken. We do see a full reset coming through. Winter finally gonna be picked and hooked, but Painter's kind of gonna be wasted here if it is used. I think it's gonna be smart to save Painters. We do see Karma, so we know that Robin probably close by somewhere. We are gonna be in search with Karma, but Karma as well also has SP. Trying to see if we can get a bite, but just a little bit out of reach. Robin getting the pull. There should be a tag coming in very shortly. We will see a tag. We don't have anything down here. This could be a very fast chase. No resources by Shaq at all. It looks like we're going to be trying to waste as much time as we can. We do see the full reset coming in. We are afraid of a generator being high progressed. We do know main had a little bit of gen progress, not a lot, but a little. We do see the reset coming in. If we can avoid getting found and allow our pickup to come through, that could be best case. We aren't going to be checking that edge generator, which means Robin can get some good progress. I'm just seeing good progress on that generator. We are coming back to see where Ace has gone. And he has a move, so we're going to take that, pain res, and it looks like Winter is going to try to set up for it really here. I don't think we're going to see pain res again. I think we're waiting a little bit later for pain res, which could end up hurting a bit. Because we already have 25% on that generator. It looks like we're going to be ignoring main and playing for the Wick hole. We do teleport to our active generator, which has a little bit of progress. Now we're going to start worrying if we can't find Robin. We need to find... Oh, wow. What a really good find. And a beautiful bite there. It looks like we're just going to opt for sitting on main. Going back to the gen. Or to them to the... And with that, we do end up breaking it. But we still have this Order Tower, which can be relatively safe if played correctly. Robin doing a beautiful job of not giving a tag there. And we do see I mean, such a, we do see 25% on that generator. Robin doing a fantastic job of avoiding death for as long as possible. We do see eruption over onto Karma, which means the pain is as well. Has to be really careful. It looks like we thought he was up top, he's actually below. And SB coming into play, able to make a lot of distance. Now this is where we have a lot of pallets as well. So if chase lasts a little too long, which it can, we gotta be a little tedious and aware of what's happening. Oh, but a beautiful block there, and I think this is paying us also. We saved it, which means we're gonna get to use it now. Good thing for Arcadia though is we had such a win, so this means we don't have to waste time this time. Oh, we were both on that generator. That's kind of unfortunate. We do see Nancy here, and there's no pallets on the side of the map at all. We need a quick pull, and we just gotta get gen pressure. Winter has to take a tag in the correct direction. And it looks like we see both survivors just going back to the generator. This is looking like a high possibility of a tie. We are just having so much pressure right now for Team Raven X. Oh, we do get a little bit of life, but there's just nothing to like to. There should be a tag coming in. Will Winter and Karma reset? No, we are not. We're going to take the time to work on generators. But we need to play it very, very safe and very careful. We see oh, we don't see Winter on that. We didn't see him on the gen. Wow. Sorry, it's like 8 a.m. for me, so I apologize, but I think we're gonna see a tie. Both sides playing it very well and kinda not able to get anything kind of going for us, unfortunately. Oh, what a beautiful pounce. There's not a lot of gen progress. Downs are coming in too fast. The killer's doing a really good job pressuring our survivors. Our survivors did a really good job making 4 generators half off. But at the moment, our Dracula is just playing it very well and not allowing for the survivors to have much freedom to work on generators. Winter though does have a little bit of progress, but good game sense and a unfortunate skill check means that generator won't pop or even lose out on a lot of that parts that we did have. Oh, that was a hit. Oh, you end up finding Robin. Hendrix might be in his final chase right now. Needs to have a really good chase, and this could be a down if played correctly. That is a down, and it looks like our death onto Robin Buckley. Hendrix is going to be out of this trial. And if I'm correct, the painters never got used. I should have been went to that to have the painters used. Somebody didn't have it used. But with that, we are now in the 2v1, and this is going to be more and more looking like this will be a tie of set number 1. Winter hopping immediately back from the gen, but we weren't far enough, and we had good LOS of the generator. Dracula doesn't keep one of our last remaining resources on the map. Oh, wait, Winter just didn't die. He's alive! Oh, we heard him. This is our SB player, able to make a little bit of distance, but eventually it's going to die because of no pallets. Noted, if Winter's able to get Hatch as well, that does matter. Hatch does matter in this league. Karma should crawl. It is important to, but we do end up finding into, and with that, we are securing the 4K1 tie, which means we will be playing our tiebreaker for today. But before our tiebreaker, we will have, we will end up having a Lich on Mount Ormond first. So we will be seeing Lich and we will be seeing Nightmare. And we will be... What am I looking at? Hello? Help? Okay. That was a Mori, but we'll be right back after this Mori. Welcome back. I hope you guys have brought your jacket because this is about to be a chilly set. We do have Lich on Ormond Lakeland. We have Kakua on Lich versus Winter, Karma, Bowie, and Hendrix. We do have two survivors on me. Now I wanna be transparent. We will not be swapping the survivor POV really much this trial on either set, because there is a spectate bug where the more you swap, the blizzard will pick up to the point where we won't be even able to see the chase pretty much. So for most of this trial, we will be on killer only, unless we really want to see towards the end game of what's happening. We do have a very quick down on the buoy, and that will be our first hook of the trial. It looks like we don't even have 50% on a generator yet, which means a very, very quick down for Team Raven X right now. We will have our first hook. We do have information on 2 survivors. We know there was a survivor on this generator, and we know we saw somebody going up the main. But we're only missing, I want to say Winter. We don't know exactly where Mr. Edit is, but we do end up... Oh, that was some ambitious skeletons. I don't think we saw anybody, so that skeleton was kind of trying to see, like, I wonder if I'll hit anybody. We do have a pretty good gen spread, except we have a really bad 3-gen around our 9-7 and our middle 9 area at the moment, it looks like. This is a very holdable gen spread for Mr. Buck. We don't get an orb onto the main generator, so it looks like we might ignore it. Try to confirm this a second. I wonder if there's anybody at that deep 7. We do see a survivor behind this. We see Hendrix. I think that is, yeah. We do get oh, that is actually really good for Arcadia. We end up popping one of the most dangerous gens at the moment for survivors. That kind of hurt us enough. We are pretty sure we're going to get that second. We do get a second take and an injury onto Winter Edit. Really well played by our killer play here. Kakua kind of put himself in a strong position. Try to bait out the rotation of Winter, it looked like, and has to play. I found you. I don't know why the frames like died a really bad day when you're pulling out a locker. But we are seeing extra. We do got a slug, so we'll have to take more time playing from the pickup. Which oh no. Wait.
By which
oh no. With that death, we have a death at thankfully 3 gens now, but still kind of an early death. Which, oh, we lost another. Actually, might be salvageable for Team Arcadia. Only problem, Karma is full injured and Winter is still on the ground. That is going to be the big problem we're facing right now. We know somebody popped a gen at 11. We do got KI on the main as well. So we have to play this very careful. This could end up leading into a snowball. We do have our down on Winter. Going to pick up the pallet and oh, we have life. Our saving grace. Good cross. Do we make this? Oh, but unfortunately, it was just enough to force him not to make pallet. We do get to reset onto Winter, but we're in a kind of tough spot still. Hangouts was used, but I don't think we had a lot of progress on the generators. Gonna use Fly to make our distance down the map and see if we can catch anybody. We do see a crow landing, so we know there's somebody in the vicinity, and we know, I think we know where everybody is if we find the survivor. We know where all survivors are because of our spelling orb. Really good job by Winter, not getting my tag. Ooh, we swing and no contact. We're able to make some distance there. We are going to play for the rotate down the map. No, we're playing for a cutoff. We think that our survivor is rotating, and we are correct. Kaku, a really good game sense, just a little bit behind. And the pull comes to, oh, but no second wind. You do hear her. Ooh, head on. With that, we are going to be trying to get another tunnel, it looks like. So if Karma can last and make it down the map, we do see a light coming in, able to make shots out, but has to dodge his skeleton, very dangerous. Has to divert from Shaq. And is playing a very, very unsafe palette. A down coming in, and that means our death hook. Oh no, we're looking for winter. We see a little bit darker than we might be looking for any survivor. We do end up getting our death hook onto Karma though. Very well played by Kakua, trying to play. Oh, we know where another person is. Now we just have no idea where winter, and I want to say he was down there somewhere. I want to say they played around that.
All things
You do get pulled. We are gonna chase winter because of a fresh trick, and we want to get pain resin. It's like, really well played. And a down coming in. We will be able to get painters off this hook. Going down the map, trying to see if we can find Karma. If we can find Karma here, this puts us in it. Oh wait, this is a solo gen. That's so unfortunate. Solo gens being the bane of existence, especially endgame. Trying to see if we can find a rotation. Oh, we do. Going to take our chase on to Hendrix, so. Are we committing? No, we actually plan not to commit. We want to see if we can find Karma. Karma kind of being the most important survivor at the moment. If we can get Karma out of this trial, it puts us in a very strong position for the entrance of 2v1. But I don't know how much time we can actually wait. Oh my god. Hello. I don't think either of them are ready to run into each other there. That will be actually a very quick down onto. Oh, we're working a solo gen. I'm surprised we're working a solo gen and not that deeper gen. Or this gen as Shaft, because we still have Shaft. I feel like our solo gen is kind of just not working. Honestly, really good job at Arcadia to avoid skeletons. They've done such a beautiful job not getting any skeleton tags. Yeah, I think working our solo gen is just very unsafe, you know? You can't stack it, you can't double it if you need to. And it's kind of it's like the central gen. I felt like working Shack and main would be kind of the safer option. We are going to be testing the check spots. We're going to be getting the pickup in the pallet, but light coming through, allowing distance. We can make it the main god pallet, and we do know that there's nothing stopping it. What? That doesn't hit? The fact that it doesn't hit is kind of insane. Really well played by Karma to avoid that. What is this mind game? Why it almost work? Really beautifully played by honestly, our streak one's going very well. We have to play this edge filler. We don't really got a choice. Oh, actually able to make distance to another edge filler. We do end up popping that solo gen though. Oh no. We were playing for the pallet save, and I think it ends up backfiring really bad. And we wanted to keep Karma in if we could. This might be where the trial ends, and we might see another 4K1. And with this, we do have the death of Miss B herself. It looks like we're gonna ignore it. Now, Remember, gotta be very careful slugging a pressure. I thought it was their Bluetooth. Slugging a pressure can really backfire. Oh, really good job. Winter right now just needs to waste as much time as possible. But it looks like we'll be having our death. Now, we're going to see where our beautiful survivor, Robin Buckley, has crawled to. We're still near... we should end up getting found. But if somehow we do not find Robin, a bleed out will really tremendously hurt Raven X here. We're gonna use the orb, check the corner, we're gonna check this side and go behind men if we don't see any blood trail survivor. We should. Yeah, we definitely should end up finding. Wait! She was right there! You heard her! Smart to crawl back, strongly. Oh no. Wait. Wait. Not good. Turn up your audio. Turn it up. You were right. I've only swapped between them twice and we have a blizzard happening. Oh no. This could end up being what backfires and allows Arcadia to take a set. Have we given up on looking for them? We see him! Oh! Oh my goodness!
Join.
We'll be right back after this, Maury! That was way too close. We are back for this chilly day of DVD. The Lich, everybody. But this time we have Winter the Edit on the Lich against our survivors of Raven X. We do see David, and we also see I think that was me or Ada, maybe Tari. Wow, really good start for Winter Edit again. Well, okay, I think it stands with me. Really good job not losing Survivor. I actually struggle against me sometimes, and we do a really good job dodging. Oh, that's gonna be our first death. Really good pace. If you want to do a 4K2, it's a really good opportunity for it. Now, I do want to say again, we will not be swapping between Survivor and Killer very much because of the spectating bug with the Blizzard. But this is the start that we need for a 4K1 or for a 4K2. Arcadia Winter really wants to play for that 4K2, or I would even say a 4K1's fine, but you want that advantage. As long as oh wait, what a pull! Why are we pulling so quick? We pulled really quick, actually. I mean, this could be what we need for a fast tunnel out. David, only with like 5 or 6 more seconds of endurance, has to play this tile very well. Tech spots are gonna matter. And with a grab coming through, that means we have a Deathlock Survivor at 5 generators remaining. Oh my goodness. This is what you want, especially if you team Arcadia, no gen pop. This is kind of perfect. This is a really good opportunity to make or put you in a good spot. We try to get that. We do hear one of the generators really progress. Our first generator has popped. It looks like we're going to apply pop interruption onto our middle generator. But, I mean, David already being Deathlock is kind of insane. You can kind of just lightly patrol these guns. Ooh, we haven't seen a skeleton tag yet, surprisingly enough. Our servers have been doing a really good job avoiding that. It looks like we want to play for this pole already. We won't be able to stop. Wait, we were able to stop him. Go and take the trade. And David now at 4 generators fighting for his life. This should go. I think this might be. No, not life. This is bad. Really bad for Raven X right now. A good crouch, but we don't make the crouch, and that's gonna be a death at 4 gens. Holy, if you really want your game to change, I mean, if you want to win, this is a perfect scenario for it. We do see the pickup coming through, and we know this generator is high prog, which means we're gonna end up popping it. This is a very amazing start for Winter Edit here. This is what you need to allow yourself to take upper hand in this trial. We just need to find where the gen prog and if they are resetting. It looks like we think they're shack and we know they're shack. This sends a tag. Oh, no tag. We are just gonna get rid of shack powers. I think it's I mean, breaking shack powers is always a good idea. We do really want to get this tag here, and we want to get an injury. If we can get an injury, that can kind of put us back into a good swing of good momentum.
Manipulate.
Oh, we faked it, and it worked out so well. But I mean, it worked out so well. Well, as well. We're gonna try to get a tag. Oh, we're kind of getting stuck on things, unfortunately. I'm playing the mind game. We end up winning the mind. Oh wait, we just wasted much time. I mean, they just need to pop one more generator to secure a 4K1. We are going to take a look real quick to see what our gen progress is. So I'm sorry if we get a little bit of a blizzard. Okay, we are putting ourselves in a good position to be able to pop. That generator is about, I would say, around 50% now. Using the orbs to see if we can find any rotation. That generator at the top of the map is kind of the condition they want to allow themselves to get a 4K1. But We also have pop eruption, which means this gen went from 80% all the way down. Oh, we found the Jake all the way down to about 50, and we are in chasing to survive the light on it. Light coming into play, allowing him to create a lot of distance between him and Winter. I wonder if we'll see any skeleton tags. We've seen a lot of skeleton tags in past sets between other teams, but honestly, these teams have been playing really well to avoid these skeleton moves. This will be our first hook on your Maximilian, but it will be a pain res, and we could also see another coming through. If we can get a quick pull safely, this could be also what we need to allow us to get a 4K1. Oh, we saw Ada. Really well played by Winter to find Ada. This means that Kari now won't be able to work on that generator 11 at all. Beautiful crouch. We end up getting the crouch, and we ran back into him, and a death onto Ada. If we can select this before we can get the pull, or Kari can get the pull, we put ourselves in a beautiful position. Pull does come through, and this generator was at 80, all the way down now to about 20 to 50%. This is looking really good for Winter. Pop coming in tremendously, honestly. With this is going to be the second hook, the death hook on Ada. We need to be able to have our next chase has to be long for Team Raven X. If they can have a really long chase, they can put themselves in a position to pop another one. But if we can catch a survivor like we did with Ada, it means Winter might just secure the 4K2. Oh, there's somebody here. We find Jake. It's not good when you find an injured survivor. They need to, it looks like they're gonna opt for a reset actually. No skeletons again. Really well played on avoiding the skeleton ones. And that will be the death on the Jake. We do see a reset coming through, so this potentially could lead to maybe some good gen pressure. Tari doing a really good job not being found.
Yeah.
We also have the opportunity to play for a hatch and a bleed out if ended up needing to. Which a fresh hatch or bleed out does matter in this case. It looks like he's confirmed with his team like, yes, I know there's probably somebody there, but I want to kick this to confirm no gen pressure. Outside. No, we think there's somebody here. We want to find the rotation. We found it! We found the survivor we really wanted. I think Tari, as much as I want to say Tari should trade, the first skeleton to the trial, we fly boss side, and this might just be GG, and Arcadia might just take the set. I think Tari should have sent it. I don't think she should have played for the trade engine. Would have popped it, would have confirmed the 4K1. But now we have to be. Now we're going to confirm a 4K2, and that is going to be the win probably for Arcadia. We're going to play for the trade. And with that, the 4K2, I think Tari should went all the way up and forced the tie pressure. I think that's what should have happened. She should have just wasted much time for that generator to pop. Her dying on hook, just really unfortunate, meaning we know where Ada is. Ada had that gen almost done. I think you just cut your loss and take the tie. It means you'd be at least able to take the set in the Freddy, but very unfortunate. What are we doing? We're swinging, but that means a 4K2 Arcadia now is up 1-0 going into the Freddy set. Will set 3 be what determines the outcome, or will we have to replay Dark Lord? Let's find out when we come back, everybody. Well, I hope y'all brought your prayer beads, because we are at the Temple of Purgation. And we're with Mr. Fredward, so be careful falling asleep. That's a swing and a half. I cannot tell you how to play this map. I have never seen this map in personally in a comp setting. So this is gonna be my first time casting, and I'm excited. I don't know what expected result, and we are swinging. We sending them Hail Marys out, and they saved. I kind of got lost where they went. Really good dodge, I think. Wasting a lot of time, not allowing Winter to get a lot of pressure. Get away from me, another pallet. I thought he was in. Hey! Third time's a charm! Fourth time he's gonna hit him through that pallet, and he did! He actually hit that snipe as well on the snare, which means he wasn't able to get as much distance. This will be our first death, but I want to say that Jen might end up popping. Oh wait, I can swap between survivors again. Yay. Yeah, Jen will end up popping. And we will be seeing the first generator pop before our first hook, but might be able to get Penrose, or we might choose basement. Listen, we're gonna opt for Penrose here, means David's generator. Gonna take a little bit of a hit. Oh, but we're working the bottom gem. I'm sure I think I like that. A bottom gen sometimes can be a pain in the butt to get rid of. And it looks like we are looking for rotation, but we will be going down for this generator, yes. And as Freddy, you can teleport out, so it's not really a hindrance kind of going for that. It looks like we will be gonna teleport back. Oh, that was a perfectly timed teleport. We might be able to get a tunnel out here very quickly. Really good dodge, but we don't have it. I mean, do we have pallet? We do have one pallet, but I don't think it's really that safe. You do have to be afraid of Winter swinging through pallet. Oh, he wanted that hit. This will be the death though on the Ada. She should not be able to really make anything. Yeah, she just plays edge map dying. And Eruption, you're gonna end up proccing on David's gun. We are 3 splitting though, and we're dying in a really good, like, it might not have been the longest chase, right? But they died in a spot to where the other 3 can safely work generators. The closest generator being main, and it looks like we're gonna teleport main, but now we also, we know there's progress at Shack, we know there's progress somewhere else also on the map. I don't know exactly where she is. She's across, she's all the way at 5. And we do get a quick pull, so I mean, we have a lot of pressure on serve side, and we're seeing XCP coming in from Jake, who was working our Shack generator. It means David can now hop back on the main, and Jake's gonna end up making his way back to Shack. We could see this becoming a 1 gen remaining very, very shortly. David is back on. Jake back on his generator. If Ada can last a little bit, Winter swings to another pallet, and it doesn't work this time. We're learning just to drop the pallet. Oh, and she runs past him! I thought she sent it. I was about to say, that was like the most insane send ever. But with that, we're gonna see Shack pop, and Hari... Wait, David's gonna take a hit to avoid... I think Winter might end up changing his mind about this tunnel out. I think we gotta switch how we're approaching this. If one more generator pops, you have to start playing for stages. I think leaving Ada here would be the right move. I think she died in the right spot. There's too much gen pressure. Oh, I think you opt for David now. I think you have to. Yep. To be able to get the most stages out of this trial, you hop blocker. I thought you hop blocker. I might have checked that locker actually. That would have been bad on my part. They pop! This might be a 5-stage game. Ada trying to pressure Hook to allow as many stages out the door. She's gonna take Winter all the way over here. Oh no. We gotta stand on the dream pad. That's so unfortunate. We might have to try to cut off our survivors. We are gonna end up cutting them off. The door's not ready though. Wait. No door's ready. What is he doing? Why is he doing that? Oh, we wanted to tag on the Ada. Looks like you're gonna take that time of the break. Oh, what a very beautiful body block. We had to teleport to that generator and cut it off. Good communication by our teams here to understand what's happening. And it looks like we are going to be trying to die for Tari. We really want Tari here. We do get Tari down. We could potentially snowball for more. David. Oh. We are going to see 6 stages. I mean, I had to say a lot better than we had before, but really well played by Raven X. Team Arcadia is going to have to play kind of insane here to take the win. With this, we'll be right back with Raven X on Prey. We are back, everybody. The fever dream is real. I'm sorry, everybody. It wasn't a fever dream. It's a real nightmare, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry. But we are back with, I'm gonna try. Kakua is on killer again. Using so much stuff at once. Help, my brain can't handle it. We are changing Shack. We do need a Shack pile though really early. I don't think we chased a Shack at all last trial. But we lost Shack very early, and this might be an early tag. Gonna do a really good W key away from that pallet, which means we make distance and we don't give a tag very early. Playing the pallet very safe, trying to get a drop. And it looks like we might be playing some 50s. We will be. And it looks like Karma doing a beautiful job. We also do see Freeze in trial today. Making it wide so we don't get that tag, which means we get a little bit longer before our first injury. Karma dropping pallet here instead. Gonna keep playing. Really good zoning by Kakua, and this will be our first end of the trial. Oh, good dodge, and we do see a generator pop. Hey, we're on a very similar pace to see. Wait, we can have two pop before a pain rest if it's not immediate. Wait. Oh. Oh. How close was that generator? That generator was 90'd. Oh, that's so close. Oh, we hear that generator. We hear that progression. Right now, our survivors doing a really good job of having such high gen press. A really beautiful chase by, an opening chase by Karma. With 6 stages, 3 fresh. We need 4 fresh. 6 stages, 4 fresh, or we need to have. We're trying to get that tag on Winter. Or we need 7 stages for the win of this trial. Winter in chase, going to do what he's capable of. Oh, hi. Gonna be sending it, and we don't get put to sleep by that pallet. I want to say Freeze is about to pop the generator. They are. It looks like we teleported away, and this might be a free pull. Oh no, we didn't teleport away. We are trying to confirm the second. It looks like. Are we gonna play for a double save? No, we're gonna let Karma go to second. We are now in chase with Winter. Winter looks like we're gonna get a pretty quick tag. Are we gonna play for the pull from this tag? It looks like we are not. We want that gen pressure. We need. No, Winter ran into a bush. That bush wasn't there before. I swear. Cheating. Really well played by Winter, trying to cut Winter off and make him. Oh, we won that actually, but then we hesitated. Oh, a really well played greed by Winter means he is safe, and that is the Winter block up. We're gonna have to play the 50s. Ooh, last second hit, but we do end up getting Karma off. This will be our 3rd stage. Freeze so hot. Oh no, Freeze might tag, but a lot of gen pressure from himself as well. Looks like we're gonna get a reset. This will be our 3rd stage coming in. Winter edit. Yeah, so to say, please back to trial. Trial has done so much harm. This will be our 3rd stage of the trial. And it will be painless unless Freeze can pop it. No, we are gonna be leaving that generator for a reset, which means Painter is gonna eat that gen a little bit. We do have a little bit of shock pressure. We're not in a great spot right now. This is really looking good for Team Raven X. A high potential right now to see a double tiebreaker. We had one yesterday and might have another one today. Ooh, we are finding the gen that is being actively working. We end up finding Freeze, and we do see Karma. Karma being a life play. That is going to be a quick tag. This is going to be the most important chase right now. Karma needs to last. If Karma does not have a really good chase, this will be probably the win for Raven X of their final trial. Freeze on the generator. They just reset even while I sleep. It is all up to Karma right now. We don't have a good pilot. Has to take that chance in that 50. That is going to be the death at 3 generators. I don't think this is looking really good for Team Arcadia. This might be the tiebreaker set going to Team Raven X. Kick onto a generator. We only can give up 2 more hook stages. We are going to be playing this filler next. What are we playing? Minecraft. Just going to drop the pile. This time we're going to break it. Freeze has to go on a really insane chase. Oh, but we're actually going to make TP into Winter. It's now Winter's turn to have a really good chase. It has pretty good distance and 3 generators high prog. This is still doable, but going to be very hard. Oh, but does Winter make it back? He does not. A little too greedy for the distance, and it ends up backfiring, giving it tag. The only saving grace about Winter being the one... Damn. The only saving grace about Winter being the one chased right now is means even if he's hurt again, it's still only 2 pressure hooks. And he's already been pinned, so we could see 2 generators popping very shortly. Freeze leading the generator. Shot gonna pop. Looks like Karma is gonna end up going, or not Karma. Karma's gonna rotate the pole, and Freeze might end up going back for, like, Karma's dead. What am I talking about? Help! I meant to say Buoy. Buoy might end up trying to rotate for this, but I mean, I kind of like, I understand what Kaku is doing. He is going to force Winter's death and then play for a kill at endgame. Or 2v1 and 3 gens remaining. Because he has still a pretty good gen setup. Buoy has to get this pull. And it has to be a pull without a trade. That's going to be the hard part. Has to time this perfectly. I assume Freeze is gonna be on a new gen, yes. We do. GG. Really well played by Kakwa. Well, everybody, I hope you have your seatbelts. I hope you got breakfast or lunch. I hope you are buckle in for this ride, cause we're gonna be here for another set. Because now with this, what a beautiful performance by Kakua by Team Raven X. They did a really good job this trial on Survivor and Killer. Prevented tunnel out and really good death spots, allowing the team to take the advantage in the Freddy set. Now we are going back to where this all began. We get Dark Lord on CT2. A 4K1 coming in. Wow, really well. Really good patience by Freeze here. I mean, Arcadia came in this trial like really good. 2 generators pop for 1 hook. I think they needed to save Karma. I think a double save on the Karma would have been very important for the team. Wow, Freeze is so patient. And that patience has backfired. We do have a DC, but the game is over. I don't think that's going to really relate into anything, but we will be back. Hello, everybody. It comes with kind of sad news. So we had a difficulty with ping. During the Freddy set, the killer player was sitting over 100 ping the whole time, which means to their own servers. We have a rule: if they're 100 ping plus, you need to have somebody else play killer. Raven X does not have another killer player and has FF. So Arcadia has received a 2-0 and will be moving to the next round of losers bracket. We will miss Raven X. They played really well overall, but they are officially out of the tournament. They have lost in the losers bracket, so they are out of the tournament, unfortunately. We thank you everybody who showed up, supported today's matchup. We do have, if I am correct, 2 more matchups today, so there's still a lot of content for you all today, so I hope you all are excited. Within about an hour, we will have Tamashi versus Elysium. That'll be Hillbilly, Trickster, and Wraith. And then we'll also have later today at 5 p.m. EST, Ascent versus Jinx for a winner bracket. So we have 2 winner bracket matches. Ascent versus Jinx is going to be Unknown Dr. Lich. So we have 2 really fun matches coming up for y'all. So I hope y'all are ready for that. And we do really appreciate you showing up and supporting us. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have an amazing day.